Need some coins for that God Squad you've always wanted? Check out redzonecoins.com for cheap and fast coins. You can use code ZERK for 10% off at checkout. Get 1,000,000 coins for $45.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
What's going on, guys? It's Zirksee coming at you today with another YouTube video, and today we have got the official blog now for the Madden 21 XFactors and also the Superstar Abilities. This is going to go into a lot. As you guys know, I've basically broken down all of the positions even earlier today. If you guys want to check that video out, you can definitely go ahead and do so and see the specific players, what abilities they have, all the breakdowns on that. But I've been doing this over the course of the last couple days. I believe they put it all together, and there's a lot more information in this blog as well than just what I've been revealing to you guys the past couple days. But before we get into this, I do want to give a shout out to Jacob Yashar for being a part of the Noti Gang. If you guys want a chance to be shouted out in the next video, drop a like on the vid, make sure you guys are subbed to the channel, turn the notification bell on, and comment down below Noti Gang. As you guys already know, we're going to be getting a lot of info over the course of these next couple weeks, and I believe in this blog it even says that on the 18th of August, which is like literally 2 or 3 days before EA Access, just makes no sense, we're going to be getting our first Ultimate Team news. Not gonna lie to you guys, I definitely expect there to maybe be some leaks before then. If you guys know MUT leaks, I believe that last year they tweeted out like all of the MUT level rewards and everything like that, maybe like 5 or 6 days, I can't remember exactly, before EA Access. So regardless of if EA actually does drop info 2 or 3 days before, I feel like we might get something before they release whatever they have planned. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get right into it. So, additions. It was inevitable that we want to add new abilities for Madden NFL 21, and in doing so, we decided to focus on our efforts on enhancing new mechanics and features throughout core Madden gameplay. Moving forward, you'll mostly see us continuing this trend of adding or reworking gameplay features, and those features being accompanied by a host of new abilities to improve them. Using abilities like this allows us to give you, the player, a bit more control and customization around how you interact with new additions to the game. Not every new ability will fall into a specific category like this, but we've highlighted a few of the major themes below. So, starting off, we have the pass rush abilities. In Madden 21, we've completely reworked the user defensive line play with a brand new system, and as a result of that, this area accounts for the largest collection of new abilities. The abilities in this space revolve around improving your effectiveness with specific moves, granting you more opportunities to perform moves, and even go as far as rattling the entire offensive line ahead of an aggressive blitz. And as you guys can see right here, not sure how well you can actually read it, so I'm going to read it out to you guys. The blitz ability. Effective D-line captains aren't just examples to follow, they are motivators when they enter the zone. All opposing blockers have their resistance bars wiped out. Then of course there is El Toro, which is a star ability that is not an X Factor. Defenders this ability receive dominant bull rush wins when their pass rush points are full. And then inside stuff, defenders ability use faster run shed moves for a better chance at shredding blocks against inside zone plays. That one isn't really a pass rush ability. Next, we have blocking. We can't give the defense a ton of new rushing abilities without having ways for the boys on the O-line to fight back. Offensive linemen will see a host of new abilities designed to hold up against the tireless assault of the new pass rush mechanics and abilities. These range from stopping a bull rush in its tracks to clearing the path for the perfect screen pass. As you guys can see, Zach Martin with the post-up star ability. Blockers ability are almost guaranteed to win any double team block they are engaged in. And then screen protector. Blockers with this ability will dominantly win impact blocks on screenplays. We also have some on Rodney Hudson, including the Secure Protector, which is blockers' ability to reduce a rusher's chance of using a quick block shed move, and then Matador. Blockers with this ability have stronger protection against dominant bull rush move attempts by defenders. Stamina and fatigue. This is an area that we are continually looking to improve upon, and one way we're doing that is by introducing a few abilities that take advantage of the existing stamina and fatigue systems. In Madden 21, you see a few abilities that will help you regain stamina during a play with new Energizer ability, which, by the way, that actually has been in the game before. Like, it wasn't in Madden 20, but I know for a fact it was in, like, previous Maddens. This ability allows you to replenish all of your spent stamina following a successful skill move, hopefully allowing you to continue that breakaway run into the end zone. On the other side of the coin, you will all see some defensive abilities that punish their target's fatigue levels, such as the new bench press ability. This causes successful man coverage press attempts to tire out the receiver, reducing their performance and bringing them closer to being temporarily benched, which honestly, it's kind of a cool ability. Of course, Jalen Ramsey, which I went over this in an earlier video today, has that bottleneck. So basically, when they enter the zone, they are highly likely to dominantly win any man press encounter. Then, of course, Acrobat, you guys know about that. They will die for increased range on pass breakups and interceptions. And then the bench press ability, which they just talked about, defenders' ability to apply bonus fatigue to their man coverage target after a successful press win. Then, of course, we have someone like Dalvin Cook here, which you guys can see Jukebox first one's free, and then Energizer. So they will replenish a portion of their stamina upon successfully performing any skill move. I like that. New XFactors. While not a new mechanic, we felt like we didn't provide enough variety in the XFactor abilities that Madden 20 launched with. While we managed to add a few new XFactor abilities and title updates, we decided to up the ante for Madden 21 by adding even more options to take advantage of the next time you enter the zone, like Relentless with J.J. Watt. The most tenacious defenders beat their blocks by sheer force of will. When they enter the zone, their rush move attempts are free. We also have someone like Bobby Wagner, which is Avalanche, which is a new one I went over today with you guys. As you can see, when they enter the zone, any successful hit stick while running towards the line of scrimmage will result in a fumble, which is absolutely insane, and then reinforcement, which increases their chance of defeating run blocks and disrupting catches via tackles. Next up, this one is under the rebalances category, so stuff they decided to go ahead and change up includes route running. We had a large variety of route specialist abilities that would improve your route running and catching on a designated route. On paper, these seem fine, but out in the wild, they result in a couple of big issues. The first issue was that the bonuses were granted based on your assigned route at the time of the snap. This led to intrepid users hot routing a receiver to their specialized route, then taking control of the wide receiver and running whatever route they felt like while still being granted their bonuses. The other issue with these abilities was that they were difficult to use. To get the benefits, you either needed the specialized route as a hot route, and then you needed to repeatedly hot route your receiver, or you had to comb the playbook looking for specific plays that used the specific wide receiver on that specific route. Ultimately, these two issues made these abilities cumbersome and easily exploitable. In Madden 21, we're seeking to change these abilities by granting their bonuses based on where the pass is being caught on the field rather than the route. So as you guys can see, someone like Tyreek Hill has got short out elite. Receivers with this ability catch more consistently while catching passes less than 10 yards from line of scrimmage outside the numbers, and there's more like that. Now, very similar here, so I don't have to go ahead and talk about this all again. Basically, take what I said about wide receivers, transition it to cornerbacks. As you guys can see, deep out zone KO with Tre'Davious White here. Defenders' ability catch or force more catch knockouts and react quicker in deep zone coverage, 20 plus yards from the line of scrimmage and outside the hash marks. There's also some other cornerbacks I can go over here, like flat zone, essentially the same thing, less than 10 yards from line of scrimmage and outside the hash marks there. We have Richard Sherman, which he has deep out zone, and Jair has deep out and short routes. Now, next is pass leading. The pass lead line of abilities, pass lead elite, set feed lead, and pocket lead are another area we decided to rework for Madden 21. Previously, while effective in certain scenarios, these abilities would frequently result in accidental and frustrating overthrown passes. With their rework, these abilities will no longer increase the degree to which you can lead passes and will instead grant throw power and speed benefits to any precision bullet pass. These newly reimagined pass lead abilities are a tremendous boon to pocket passers and should also prove much easier to play with. You guys can see, like on Aaron Rodgers, he has pass lead elite. Passers with this ability have increased throw power on bullet precision passes, except on high and low throws. QB pressure. The quarterback pressure system has seen its own share of reworks between Madden 20 and 21. Quarterbacks no longer have a chance to resist pressure based on their throw under pressure rating. This rating now shrinks the range at which a quarterback will be affected by pressure by an unblocked defender. As a result of these changes, we modified the pecking order between the throw under pressure rating, pressure causing abilities, and pressure ignoring abilities. Pressure causing abilities such as under pressure and fearmonger trump the throw under pressure rating and treat the quarterbacks as if he has a throw under pressure of 0. On the other hand, pressure ignoring abilities like fearless trump all pressure causing abilities and result in the quarterback never experiencing pressure penalties. Due to these updates, a couple of changes were made to these abilities. First, the pressure causing abilities have had their ranges reduced slightly. Next, Fearless and Gutsy Scrambler have been converted to passive abilities. Fearless will ignore all pressure when in the pocket, while Gutsy Scrambler ignores pressure while throwing on the run. As you guys know, or maybe you don't know if this is your first Madden or going to be your first Madden, Fearless was actually an XFactor ability Madden 20, so you had to get it activated. In 21, it's just there. Powerful Outliers. Madden 20 saw a few abilities rise over the tops of others as powerful outliers and general contributors to imbalances. This year we sought to rebalance some of those. So Fast Break. Fast Break now limits the quarterback to maneuvering in more restricted angles after receiving the snap. The ability to immediately begin cutting upfield before the defense had a chance to react was too powerful, even with the added fumble risk that Design's QB runs brought to the table. Escape Artist. Escape Artist not only provides this benefit if the user is close to full stamina. This will prevent undesirable situations where a quarterback will continually stop and start behind the line of scrimmage at a moment's notice. So that's a big one, honestly, to change that around. And also Fast Break. Dashing Deadeye and No Look Deadeye. These abilities frequently violated the eye test when they resulted in perfectly executed deep passes while on the move. To prevent this unnatural looking behavior, these abilities now have a pass yardage threshold where they will cease to function. So you guys can see on Dashing Deadeye, it is perfect accuracy on all throws under 40 yards, and then No Look Deadeye have perfect accuracy on all throws up to 20 yards. So you can't chuck 70-yard bombs and just be absolutely accurate anymore. Weaker choices. Wouldn't it be fair to tone down the powerful abilities without improving the weaker runs like Pro Read? This ability provided very little in the way of bonuses for users who didn't need any help making their reads. In addition to make more appealing to more users, Pro Reads now additionally makes you immune to all pressure penalties. So that's actually pretty cool. Gambler wasn't valuable to a large percentage of users that primarily play against others online. Very true. Gambler now has the added benefits of slightly increased throw speed and power when you're in the zone. Blitz Radar. Now Blitz Radar will show blitzing defenders both before and after the snap. And then of course we have some removals. Sometimes rebalances just aren't enough and certain abilities need to be removed from the game entirely. Guru abilities. These run type specialist abilities granted powerful benefits to the entire line whenever the specific run is called. Due to the reworks of the blocking and pass rush systems, these abilities no longer made sense and needed to be removed. At some point in the future, we may look towards an alternative means of highlighting running backs that excel at a certain type of run plays. But for the time being, these, and it didn't show anything there, but I'm pretty sure, inside zone guru, outside zone guru, those are no longer in the game. Now we have got a list of the new XFactor abilities. So guys, these are all of the new XFactor abilities actually come in Madden 21. I have broke down all of these over the course of the last couple of days, so I'm not going to spend a ton of time on them, but I'll quickly run through some of them. Ankle Breaker, of course, basically, once you catch it, you have an increased fake out rate on spin, juke, and hurdle after the catch. I think it's a pretty interesting XFactor ability. I've compared this to First One's Free, which is just the first juke, spin, hurdle. So I guess with this, you can break multiple people. Avalanche, you're going to get a fumble anytime you hit step while running towards the line of scrimmage, which is just crazy. Blitz, when they enter the zone, all opposing blockers have their resistance bars wiped out. We also have Bottleneck, which just basically means they'll dominantly win any press man coverage. Grab and Smash, when they enter the zone, they have increased success chance on stiff arm and truck attempts following the catch. So basically the opposite of Ankle Breaker. Relentless, when they enter the zone, their rush move attempts are free. That's on JJ Watt. Universal Coverage, when they enter the zone, they are nearly guaranteed knockouts. We also have Vanguard, they are nearly guaranteed dominant impact block wins. And Yak 'em Up, they are nearly guaranteed to break their first post-catch tackle, which, in my opinion, may be the best one on offense. Now we have some new superstar abilities. Pass rusher with this ability will have all their pass rush move points restored after sacking the QB. That's Adrenaline Rush. BOGO, defender's ability are granted a free pass rush move once per play after spending a pass rush point. Balance Beam, you cannot stumble. Bench Press, they apply bonus fatigue after successful press win. Chuck Out, they apply bonus fatigue to their target after a successful zone chuck. Closer, players' ability can easily enter the zone in the second half. Comeback, players can easily enter the zone when playing from behind. Deep in Elite, deep in Zone KO. I don't think I really have to explain those ones, you guys probably know about those. Defensive Rally, they will grant a bonus pass rush point to all defensive linemen on any third or fourth down. Double or Nothing, must spend double the pass rush points to perform a move, but are granted dominant wins. El Toro, Bull Rush wins, they will receive dominant Bull Rush wins when their pass rush points are full. Energizer, juke spin, you get some of your stamina back there. Extra credits, they are granted an additional maximum pass rush move point. Once again, flat zone KO. Fool me once, blockers ability gain blocker resistance points at a faster rate. Instant rebate, defender's ability are refunded a pass rush point when they successfully shed blocks. Then we have lifeguard. They defend against swim/club pass rush moves as if they had an additional resistance point. Matador, you guys already know about that. Mid-zone elite, you guys already know about all these. Mr. Big Stop, defender's ability will start, I believe it should say on 3rd or 4th down with at least half of their maximum pass rush points. Natural talent, this ability start every new blocking encounter with built-in resistance, one step ahead. Defender's ability generally react much faster to receiver cut moves into man coverage. I really like that. Outmatched, they are highly likely to win contested catches against running backs. Quick draw, passers with this ability have faster passing animation. They are throwing under pressure. Reach for it. They frequently attempt to gain extra yards while being tackled. I really like that one as well. Ripper, defender's ability will ignore 1 bar of blocker resistance when attempting rip pass rush moves. Screen protector, you guys can see that one. Second wind, they have a chance to replenish their stamina once per play when it is half depleted. Then again, we have some other stuff. Speedster, defender's ability will ignore 1 bar of blocker resistance when attempting speed rush moves. Same thing with, spinner, a whole bunch of blocking stuff here like Stonewall. Defender's ability will frequently prevent additional yardage gains while tackling. Stonewall is going to be a really good one, I think. And then, of course, you guys can see the rest of them. So that is actually it for this blog. All the abilities, all the X factors explained. What is next? Our next Gridiron Note to be Tuesday, August 18th, and we'll focus on Madden Ultimate Team. So as I said, guys, we'll be getting some Ultimate Team info on August 18th, but these are all of the new abilities and X factors explained in Madden 21. I mean, we have a lot, and a lot of stuff they decide to do, so it balances everything like that. So with that being said, guys, I hope you did enjoy the video, and if you did, make sure you guys drop a like on the video, and of course, hit that sub button down below. I'll see you guys next time.